What's up, YouTube? Crispy Charizard here. I just woke up this morning and I was just doing my thing, you know, checking all my personal emails and social media, and then suddenly on Twitter I see that they released some more Sword and Shield news, and I can't believe I wasted a morning not realizing it. So yeah, a new trailer. I already noticed some things on Twitter. I didn't want to spoil myself, or I'm seeing the actual trailer for the first time. But I know there's new Pokemon, new characters, and new features. So yeah, but first of all, you could already tell by the title that Gigantamaxing is something beyond Dynamaxing. So Gigantamaxing being beyond Dynamaxing confirms some leaks that I haven't discussed because I'm not into discussing leaks. But you know, if I had discussed them, I would have said that those are very reliable leaks based on this now. Yeah, it's interesting. Let's see what we have. Alcremie, Fairy type with Sweet Veil. Very Gen 6. Yamper, okay, we already knew that from E3. Looks like a favorite. Rolycoly, Rock, Steam Engine, Heatproof. Oh yeah, I like that design. Duraludon, Steel Dragon with Light Metal and Heavy Metal. I like Steel Dragon types. More gym leaders, I bet. Chairman Rose. Interesting. Oleana. A fighting type gym. Wait a minute. Game exclusive gym leaders? Ghost. B and Allister. So Sword has the fighting type gym leader and Shield has the ghost type gym leader. They've never done that before. Okay, so that looks like Dynamax at first. Gigantamax changes size and appearance. The leaks are correct. Oh my goodness, it's a cake! It turns into a cake! It's a different form. The wings are different. The shell is different. The cake is different. That looks like something beyond max moves. I think it's G-max moves based on the description that I already read. So this confirms that Sword and Shield is another mold-breaking game. So yeah, not only does this confirm that some of the leaks I've seen other people discuss is correct, which was, you know, a big surprise since, you know, you can't trust every leak because they're not all leaks. Some of them are fake. But yeah, apparently if it's a leak, it's real, and these are real. So yeah, we have some more information. I don't know all the details. I guess we should go over it one by one. For the new Pokemon, they did not mention Impidimp, even though we already know about it from E3. I guess they're still doing their tours, you know, with game demos in London and other cities. You know, the game demos are still going around. Not everyone has seen them in person yet. But from the game demos, we already know about Yamper and Impidimp, but this trailer only talked about Yamper out of those two. But we do have the new Pokemon Duraludon, the Steel Dragon type, Alcremie, the Fairy type, and Rolycoly, the Rock type. And I love their designs for the most part. I mean, Alcremie, they're bound to make more sweet Fairy type desserts, you know. Obviously, Kalos wasn't the only one with dessert type Fairy types, you know. They're Fairy types, you know. Either it's a pixie or it's a cake, you know, there's not much you can do with it. I'm not complaining, though. Like, it's the limit of the type. Obviously, rock types all look like they're made of rocks, so it's the same thing, you know, and they've been doing rock types since Gen 1. You can't complain. But I love Rolycoly's simple design because it reminds me of Roggenrola from Unova. Roggenrola was so simplistic. It was so minimalist. I love minimalist designs just as much as I love complex designs. In fact, I think I like them a little bit more. I don't hate many designs. I have very few problems when it comes to Pokemon designs, but I am a person who thinks that minimalist designs, not too minimalist. I'm not a fan of Voltorb and Electrode. Those are a bit too minimalist, But Roggenrola and Rolycoly, I actually think they are in the right direction. So as you can see here, Dreadnought gets a Gigantamax form. So just like the leaks I mentioned, they were right. There's Dynamax, which increases your size. And there's Gigantamax, which increases your size even more than that, plus changes you into a different form. So every time I've said it, I'm going to say it again. Dynamax and Gigantamax are basically combining Mega Evolution and Z moves, the best from both. Because just like Mega Evolution, you change form, and now even more so, because you're not just the same sprite, you're new sprites. And Z moves is the part where you can use max moves. And apparently, if you're going to be Gigantamaxing, which is beyond Dynamaxing, you can use G-Max moves, based on the description. I don't know if they're correct or not. Yeah, so even if it only lasted 3 turns, it's still the best of both worlds, of both Mega Evolution and Z moves. So while I was really upset that Mega Evolution is not in Sword and Shield, I'm not going to be upset anymore because, you know, this looks like something new for me to concentrate on, for me to practice, because while I'm not a competitive player in VGC or anything like that, I still wish to be good at battling casually, and you cannot do that unless you're good at whatever is new in the newest, you know, the new features in the new games. So yeah, I know how to Mega Evolve, I know how to use Z moves, and now I need to learn Dynamax and Gigantamax and Max moves and G-Max moves. This is exciting. Honestly, it is. The new Gigantamax Dreadnought kind of looks kind of funny, but it's a clean design. It's a clean design. Let's see. There's also Corviknight and Gigantamax Corviknight. Oh, I didn't notice. It has some drone wings floating below him. And it looks way more lit up than regular Corviknight. Now, Corviknight is one of my personal favorites so far revealed from Sword and Shield. And I gotta say that I want to know if the Gigantamax forms are like Mega Evolution, in which they can change types. Or is it just the same Pokemon, but it looks different? Like, what's the difference in stats? Are there any difference in types? Can it change types? These are questions I have, and we cannot be sure yet. But let's keep going. Let's see. The newest Pokemon, Alcremie, also gets a Gigantamax form right away. Let's see what we haven't known so far. Alcremie was revealed July 8th. Can produce whipped cream, which becomes richer the happier he's feeling. Desserts made using this cream are very invariably delicious, so many pastry chefs strive to have an Alcremie as their partner. That makes sense. When attacked by an opponent, Alcremie will throw sweet scented cream to distract them or temporarily blind them, giving itself to escape. Ooh. That's kind of a dirty fighting right there, throwing stuff in their eyes to blind them. The cream it uses for this purpose has an incredibly powerful soothing effect, and any opponent that tries to eat the cream will rapidly lose the will to battle. Okay, I love reading lore and flavor text, because basically there's no better way to know a Pokemon's personality. Next we have Rolycoly, very minimalist design, I really like it. Its ability Steam Engine, I read in the Cerebi's descriptions already that Steam Engine, if you're hit by a fire or a water type move, your speed raises drastically. Now, drastically means +3, so I'm officially going to judge that that is a good ability. It may not be the best ability, because obviously this thing is weak to water type moves, and obviously it's not immune to them. But any fire or water type moves, which, you know, it resists the fire ones, I think, and it's weak to the water ones. Either way, if it's hit by a fire or water type move, its speed raises +3, which for a rock type, which is usually slow, that is essential. I think that this ability will be very popular if this thing gets evolutions, and I hope it does, because, you know, just because I like a minimalist design like Rolycoly's doesn't mean I don't want it to evolve. Evolution is almost guaranteed based on its appearance. Rolycoly was revealed July 8th. Its red eye can illuminate dark areas, while it uses the lump of coal attached to its body like a wheel to move through coal mines. Yeah, so it uses its body like a wheel to move through coal mines and caves. It seems to be able to travel smoothly, even over rough terrain. Until about 100 years ago, every household in the Galar region had a Rolycoly. Okay, I like that kind of information. You know, it's just like Darumaka droppings in Unova. Because it's coal. It's the coal Pokemon. Of course it's the coal Pokemon. This is the Galar region based on Great Britain. Of course they have a coal Pokemon. What do you expect? How did I not make a prediction like that? It's a Steam Engine steampunk themed games. The families would use the coal that dropped off its body for cooking and heating their homes. Even in the modern day, Rolycoly is a very popular Pokemon to take for outdoor activities, like camping. I added the camping part because it makes sense. Oh yeah, I love this Pokemon. It's gonna be really popular, I bet. Then we have Duraludon, the Steel Dragon type, the Alloy. So it's very pure. That it's an alloy and very sharp looking. I didn't even get a good look at its design. I mean, its design is kind of awkward. I'll be honest. It doesn't look very it doesn't look very natural, but I guess that's to be expected for many steel types, because many steel types look artificial because they're made of metal. Duraludon revealed July 8th. The metal composing its body is incredibly durable, but also surprisingly light. It only weighs about 88 pounds in total. Okay, so it's not the heaviest Pokemon, despite its appearance. But thanks to this, Duraludon can move quite quickly in spite of its appearance. Are they making a fast steel type? I mean, with that appearance, that's surprising. Its body is weak to corrosion, however, and is known to rust easily. Duraludon lives in caves and mountainous areas. Their two arms have slightly different shapes from each other. I didn't notice. I guess maybe one is bigger or something. And they use these to grind down rock surfaces for food. They share their habitat with Tyranitar. It does look like a Tyranitar's, kaiju shape, Godzilla. And these two Pokemon are often seen battling each other in the mountains of the Galar region. Okay. I do love Steel types. They're some of my favorite Pokemon. And I do like Dragon types from time to time. And I would like to use this Pokemon, but I don't know enough to know if I really want to use it, because its design is still kind of awkward. But, what you gonna do? So, the most surprising thing, I have to admit, is the revelation that these two new gym leaders, the fighting type gym leader B and the ghost type gym leader Allister, are not they're not both gym leaders at the same time. They are exclusive to their games. You're gonna get B in Sword and Allister in Shield. They've never done that before. And it looks like B will use a Hitmontop and Allister will use a Mimikyu. And in conclusion, there's 3 new abilities so far: Yamper's Ball Fetch, Gossifleur and Eldegoss's Cotton Down, and now Rolycoly Steam Engine. And I'm a big fan of abilities because I'm starting a new series at some point once we know all of the Sword and Shield new abilities, about all the abilities, and yeah, that's for a future series. Thank you guys for watching. Please check out my channel for more videos like this, and stay tuned for more Sword and Shield news. This was very exciting to figure out. I am so happy about these new Pokemon. They look really nice. I'm so happy that Gigantamaxing was confirmed. There's so much we need to find out. I'm so happy about these new gym leaders, and I'm really surprised that they're doing version exclusive gym leaders. They're just trying to surprise us, and I'm glad, because who needs the same old when they can break the formula just a little bit. Anyway, so yeah, please like and subscribe if you liked. Share with a friend. Check out my channel for more videos like this, and I'll see you guys next time.